My name is Danielle Duval. I'm a recording artist. I see myself as a pop artist. I see myself as a rock artist. I see myself as an artist of many facets. And I think that most artists have that quality, and that's what makes them artists, is the ability to be a chameleon, the ability to change and adapt and be new and fresh all the time. And I think that that's what the beauty of music and being an artist is being able to change and try new things. I'm originally from Montreal, and I've been in Toronto for a few years now. You know, new adventure, new city. You know, Montreal's amazing, and it's beautiful, and it's super laid back, and I'm super laid back. So Toronto is one of those cities that just keeps me on my toes. The buzz of it burns my adrenaline, and it's awesome. And so I remember when I first got here, and I just soaked in all the culture everywhere I could, music, art. You know, of course, Montreal has all that too. But I just found it, I guess there was just everywhere, every pocket of the city is almost like its own country here. And whereas in Montreal, it's much more mixed in, which is part of why I like Montreal too. I like to consider myself a good Montreal tour guide whenever I have friends come to visit or whenever I want to show any specific person my hometown. And it usually involves lots of food at different points of the day. You know, patati patata is a very important institution. Hands down, the best, most incredible concert experience I've ever had was playing Pop Montreal. We played Pop Montreal one year, and Patti Smith was playing Pop Montreal, and I remember the whole night we got to this church where Patti Smith was performing, and there was just a sea of people pouring into the street that the church was on. There was like just oceans of people. We were like, oh, there's no way we're getting into this thing. It's just going to be mayhem. And so for some reason someone saw me and said, oh, this is where you line up if you're part of the festival. And I was like, okay, if you're an artist and you're part of the festival. So this person took me, and we went to this other lineup that was maybe 5 people in it, and so went into the church. And as you know, churches have the most amazing acoustics and the most incredible sort of vibe. There's history in churches, and so got there, and I'd never seen Patti Smith perform. I've read her books, I've listened to her music for years, and so she was just a poet. Didn't care about pleasing anyone. It was just, that was her out there, putting herself out there as herself, who she'd be at her own home kind of thing. And her band was incredible, and it was just one of the most life-changing shows I've ever seen, for sure. 'Cause I am who I say I am.